What's going on, YouTube? Calcan coming at you with another episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. If you're enjoying the series, please be sure to become a sleuth yourself and hit that like button to show your support. Alright, so in the last episode, we found a little bit more about Eden Syndrome. We found out that even if we beat the Eater that started eating our data, you do not wake up from your coma. So, we're going to have to look a little bit more into that. But anyway, starting off in this episode, we're going to be taking on, showing these cases as the better. I really want to do the urgent cases. Okay, so we'll take on this case. This is client's government. Okay. Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? Alright. I'll explain the details. The client this time is local government that takes care of utilities for Nanako, basically the bureaucratic agency. That's a bit weird. Why are you so shocked? Of course, you specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrime, so we usually have a very specific clientele. Well, we cooperated very well with the Detective Matsuyoshi Police Force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. The case was really discussed by Detective Matsuyoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matsuyoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up the sleeves, and that was our turn. And that was our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nanako Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch that can't be opened. Huh? What? You don't know about the Nanako Underpass? It's a facility that houses equipment used to provide Nanako's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They're moving forward with the plan to improve the look of a public city above the ground by housing the public facilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nanako, there's a vast complex of tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. Of course, one of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It's a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one's been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If they need to destroy the gate, they'll destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matsuyoshi. I see, so the government... I see, so then the buck passed the Kurami Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that's off-bound for most. That's actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nanako's underground system for a while. The gate in question is electronic lock, so naturally there's cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who could break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go find out what the real solution is, what the underground gate is? Where is the groaning voice coming from? What strange world lies beyond the gate? It's going to be so much fun. I don't think so, but... Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there should just be a tunnel behind it, right? Hee. Ever heard of a... Stochastic process and quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Oh, what? Until we open the gate, we cannot know if we can find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open the gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Okay, so we have our next case. Now, I did want to go over the Coliseum in this episode, but I might wait till next episode, because I want to get a little bit more story progression done for now. Although the Coliseum does provide a good place to grind, but before I do that, actually wait, hold on. Are we boyos right now? No, we're not. We're not boyos. So in a little bit we will be boyos. Now we're going to Nanako Underpass, so let's head on over there. I think I just took the long way. I think I just could have head left at the end, but oh well. What we're going to do is we're going to head over here. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump, and unlock the gate. Okay, let's try it. What happened? What? Connector isn't working? That's strange. It's electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate connect jump properly? Well, up until now, all I had to do was hold up my right hand and I would connect jump, so I don't know what I have to be doing. Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. This kind of reminds me of the segment of High School DxD when Issei first, when Rias was trying to help him unlock his, or summon his sacred gear. Now what? That's it. 30 minutes later. I'm not holding out my arm for 30 minutes. An hour later. I'm not holding out my arm for an hour. Several hours later. Okay, something's wrong here. Why can't I connect jump? What's going on? 100 years later. Okay, I've had enough. What were you doing just now? Holding my arm out like you asked me to. Whatever you're doing seems like it's not working. But why not? Now it worked though, that's odd. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. I really don't think that's how it works. Thinking back on it, I don't think I felt disappointed when I connect jumped before. Because when I was in the hospital and I connect jumped, I didn't feel, what I have to feel disappointed about? Well, I mean, I guess you couldn't blow me off, so I mean, I guess, I don't know. If I were to post a theory of how connect jump works, the ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on a target's location in digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the location is, as digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, you can, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. What I've determined is that the connect jump before by chance, even if there's specific reasons why you're able to each time. I guess so. Put simply, cause and effect connected to the digital waves. Wait a second, how would you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried it, who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. Everyone on long enough, please open this lock as quickly as you can. Okay, that seems a bit odd. I mean, it might have to do with my emotions at best, but I don't think disappointment has to do with it. Anyway, I don't remember if there's new encounters in here or not. As you can see, I do have Selena with me this time. I decided to switch up a little bit because Lilymon's already mega. Let's head down here. It's actually, the network is very familiar to the cell phone network. And we see a new kind of thing over there. Some kind of interactive object. So let's head on over here. Just want to see if there's anything there. I mean, alright, I encountered a Tokomon there, but anyway, let's try about hacking skills. Copy and paste. Copies the target's color data and temporarily saves it by pasting a colorless space. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you'll be able to continue. Move to a different area with learning copy data. Okay. So what we're going to do here is copy paste. Oh, not close enough. Yeah, like it'll hold the square, like you'll see what do I call that? You'll see a indicator, I guess. Real quick, let's just see what you need for copy and paste. Vaccine type. Okay. I have one of every type, so not like it matters. Let's go over here and paste it, and we're good to go. Gonna have to remember this for later as well, so keep this in mind. The door should be unlocked now. Let's head out and check. Oh, so I actually have to head... Alright, I'll meet you guys back outside. Okay, so back outside, heading over here. And we can enter the Nanako Underpass now. And unfortunately, it seems to be under the influence of a digital shift. Quite unfortunate. Or fortunate, I don't know. Seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks to that, it must have been easy for you given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth inside the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of Digimon or Eater there? I see. So it's just a small section of the labyrinth. Hee. I know I said I couldn't know what we were expecting to find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. Is there some kind of current? I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're also called dragon chains. Dragons signifies the undulating landscape, hills, and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the floor of the land spirit. It's well known that, oh my god, Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead from the chief of Mount Fuji to Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of the particular note, in this instance, oh my god, there's Kaneji, I probably said that, and Asakusa Shrine to the northeast, I guess, I assume that's northeast, and Zojoji and Hiei Shrine to the southwest, and all big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect the Buddhist temples Kan-eiji and Zojoji, Shinto shrines Asakusa and Hiei, oh, that's not Hiei, maybe that's Hiei. You'll find they cross right inside the old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers that dot the northeast and southwest. You could say that we finished what 10K started. Viewed from the eyes of current-day society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial key lines that supplement old railways and waterways. Naturally, when you're standing in underground, the concept of that ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either, the one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. So, thanks for the history lesson, but what does that have to do with anything right now? The man-made tunnel laid on top allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perfect. I don't know why I can't say that word. I just can't. Perpetuity. I think I said that right. It's really peculiar. It's a really peculiar thing going on down there. That's what producing the quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that those weird voices that people are hearing us probably belong to Digimon appearing as a result. I could go on for a while about the subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Sure, let's go with that. Ahaha, I'll take it that means you understood well enough then. But at this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further and check things out for me? How about not? Well, okay. I guess I'll check things out, because this will allow me to get more things. Okay. I know that platinum's going on the farm, by the way. Alright, so, starting off back here, we don't have anything back here, because we can't go that way. So you want to head this way. And I think when see, I don't remember exactly which way to head. I know that one way leads to an item, other way leads the right way. I think we're going to start left, so I'm going to go right first to see what item is down here. Pretty sure I'm going to go to the left first at least, but let's see what items are down here. Okay, no, the item have to come from the other way. Okay, so you want to go left. I forgot the one path is also partially blocked off, regardless if the item's on this side or the other side, so that sucks a little bit, but whatever. The tunnel just keeps on going, you say? If it stays like that, you'll end up going to Roppongi, which would mean, You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which of course, not all coincidence given it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with the underground waterways going along highways that carry Mount Fuji snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that waters appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be nowhere else but Nanako. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if that turned out to be true? I mean, I guess so, but I just want to get this over with. Stop right there, don't go any farther. You're standing at the border of the municipality. God, tired Kenny at 6 a.m. is the worst. Go any further, you'll be in central government territory. That's how we best not poke. Color me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into walking around inside that tunnel. We weren't prepared just to pick that sort of fight. There's still so much we don't know. This little tangent rush has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Okay. So, since we saw a treasure box back there, we already know that means we'll be going back to that area at some point. So, keep that in mind. Though it's not as strong as what we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain that to our client. No matter how you spin, it'll probably be a lot to take in. Don't be surprised if we came away looking sketchy than we already do. That's just like Detective Mateo should deal with it. Some jobs are best left to others. I'm curious as to what actually was beyond where you stopped. That makes two of us. Believe me, actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently what you found was a commissary research lab of all things. Interesting. Oh, don't be so dense. I told you that area is under jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you will go wander into for fun. If nothing else indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd be also ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be too hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare to cross that bridge when we get to it. This is just my guess. This guess on my end, but I imagine that Kamishiro has changed the password on the door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later when the time comes to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details till we just be grateful that we have that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case technically closed. What do you say heading over to Rapangai for me one more time? I don't mean unofficial business. Rather, I'm doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely interesting in knowing why Kamishiro closed that lab under Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building too, right? So how about you go and walk on through on foot and see what you can find? Sound good? I literally just did that! I don't like you. I was literally just there, and your cutscene prevented me from doing... I'll meet you guys back there. Oh, okay. So we have to go to Tokyo Metropolitan office instead. I apologize, Kyoko. We're gonna go some snooping around here, apparently. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come inside. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this new Metropolitan building isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, until a major firm came and decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while it's going on, the lobby here remains free and open for the public to visit. Did you make it inside the building? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging out in the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere you can infiltrate those systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So once you find a terminal, just slip in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seemed like quite the sight. Reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Guess I'm starting to ramble on again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. Okay, Kyoko. Well, so as usual, we have to find our point of entry, which will usually be indicated by something just like that right over here. So let's head on over here. Alright. Is something wrong out there? Oh, found a terminal that's digital shifting a little. Digital shifted this week. While still prominent for you to notice it, could be a sign that this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try connect jumping to it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? But I don't think my character feels really disappointed. So, like, I don't know how you saying that disappointment was the key is actually, like, the key. Anyway, we have a new labyrinth here. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around this way first and get that treasure up there, because why not? Because free stuff is free. I don't exactly remember this segment of the game too much. 3 bug recovery. Okay, so what I was saying is I don't remember this part of the game all too well. I don't think I'll have trouble with it by any means, but I don't exactly remember like if we find any good items in here, and I'm gonna have to go back on the farm in a second to check on that. I don't think there's a terminal near here though, so I'm gonna have to keep pressing forward. Also, for right now, there's no new encounters. It's just Agumon and Biomon here, so for whatever reason you want to max those out. You didn't max them out anywhere before. Actually, I think it's the first time we've encountered Agumon, and oh, look at that, right up in the corner. Okay. Look, there's a terminal here, so I shall. Okay, so here I am back, and we're gonna take on this eater. I do enjoy the boss music they have here for this, but uh-oh, data's converging already. That's not good. Alright, let's try to end this quickly if I can. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway, just to see. I'm 90% sure this won't work, but yeah, okay. So they're immune to that. Okay, let's gonna do a little bit of this. I think Andromon should be okay. Barely, but she's okay. Okay, yeah. Should be like all her HP. Okay, Selena, do your stuff, girl. Alright, that's not all that much, but we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep stacking these guard breaks. Or mental breaks, I'm sorry. Unfortunately. Alright, so it's observing now. I'm just gonna keep having Selena do damage for now. And in a bit, I will have... Okay, since her turn is coming up, I'll do one of this. Where is it? I'll do that. Why is Platinum Sukuman in my... Oh, right, because I have 3, so I swapped. For whatever reason, I put this one on my party. Not too sure why, but alright. If he does a data converging thing, then I'll have to use a defense buff on it as well this turn. Oh, flump. Okay, no, I don't have to do it this turn. I can do it a little bit. Okay, Celestial Arrow. Yeah, that's some nice damage right there. Okay, Anjomon, I want you taking significantly less this time, so... Yo, these, I'm gonna have to buy more of these, man. My first playthrough, these did not help out a lot, or at all, because I just sold them, but now, these are quite good. That I will say. Now, it shouldn't do it nearly as much as Anjomon. If he attacks Anjomon at all, that is. Okay, Anjomon, hit him up. Nice. Okay. So, I'm actually going to heal my Platinum Sukuman because I'm kind of greedy. I want all the experience I can get from this fight. He's doing quite a lot now because of his buffs. It's going to do like nothing, but I'll do it anyway. Oh, okay. It just misses, so that's cool. Alright, and perish like the song. There you go. Cool. Okay, that's not bad. A little bit less experience that I would have liked overall, but for the most part, that's going to be okay. Well, for now at least. Okay, Stingmon, okay. So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note? Hee. You're not seeing the forest for trees here, the forest for the trees here, Kaioken. The fact that it was the eater inside the terminal is a big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, just call it a day here. Get back to the office now. Please to warp me back. Alright, cool. That was probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure digital waves coming out of that building. And I found that the Metropolitan Government building itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Tokyo Metropolitan Government buildings via the ley line inside Nanako Underpass. So that underground lab that Kamishira has beneath the building probably controls the energy flow. You remember when I said the ley lines were inside the tunnel, don't you? Yeah? There are two things in play here, the natural energy flow of the ley lines with the Earth, and digital waves emanating from the sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Building a hub for those things, you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but have a mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel that contains these waves, the more energy you could build up. That makes sense. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean much more energy Comastero could stockpile. Okay. That extra energy would then go on to impact the building beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater. Of course, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleaned up the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolve so cleanly this time. The fact that the digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities to attract individual eaters and produce a micro-labyrinth is scary. Yeah, that's kind of scary actually, because they cause eating syndrome, so. If you hadn't been there, it might not have well been caught till much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's technology that can suppress most amounts of digital waves as they're built up in place wherever. The delicate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on, just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Kaioken. We're onto something here, I know it. Okay, so that finishes up that case finally. Oh, okay, thanks. And for that we get another farm development kit, which is quite nice actually. Your drive is really admirable, keep it up. One way or another, you definitely deal with Kamishiro when the time is right. Okay, so I think we have to do this case next, but... Side went down. I think I'll actually save that for the next episode. Mostly because I'm kind of tired right now, and it's 6:30 in the morning, and I want to be able to have this rendering out while I'm sleeping, and I don't want to talk too much nonsense while I'm gone. And I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be because I have quite a bit of things to edit out. Actually, I don't have that much. Probably end up being a little less than 30 minutes, hopefully. That's what I'll try to aim for now. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. I do enjoy reading all your comments. Be sure to share the video with your friends that enjoy Final Fantasy Red Keeper, that enjoy Digimon, as it really does help me out, along with leaving a like. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media, link down below, which will be linked in the description. Also, I do have Discord live now. I have to update the link every so often, but hopefully I'll remember to do that. You guys will be able to join me on Discord. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Later.